searched the cliffside for 3 whole days. Nothing. I barely survived, only for the high priest to tell me I could never have kids. To comfort me, Alistair, my fiancé, had the priest brew a barren potion and drank it, swearing never to sire an heir with another. He even bought the Empire's grandest circus just to win my smile. On our engagement day, he put a Bloodstone bracelet on my wrist. I instantly blacked out, only to wake up trapped inside the body of the circus's pharaoh lion shifter. That beast was Isla, his supposedly missing, adopted sister. Cursed by a dark mage, she was sealed in beast form forever. The only way out was stealing my body. She stood outside the cage, wearing my face.
Evelyn, you're lucky to bear this curse for me. Did a Baron Spare really think she'd be Empress?
I know the truth. You orchestrated that sick little kidnapping. You're the reason a dark mage cursed her to live like a filthy monster. From now on, take her place and pay for your sins.
That was the moment it all clicked. Alistair never drank that potion. My body was perfectly fine, stopped. Then, my eyes snapped open. I was back on the day Alistair gifted me that circus.
Evelyn, look! This fierce lioness seems to like you.
I looked over. Alistair stared at the golden lioness on the floor. He looked obsessed.
Princess, the Marquis spoils you. You just frowned and he buys a whole circus just to make you smile.
I didn't answer. Alistair grabbed my hand, trying to make me pet the beast. The lioness bared her sharp fangs, ready to bite my hand. I kicked down the burning iron brazier by my feet. Sparks flew and scorched the beast's fur. The embers burned the top of my foot. Alistair lunged toward the lioness. He demanded the best healing potions. Then he treated her burns. He didn't even glance at me.
Princess, he bought this circus because this beast is smart. By hurting her, aren't you just spitting on the Marquis's gift? With a heart that wicked, no wonder the gods cursed you to be barren. You're a lowly maid. Who gave you the right to lecture me?
The truth is, even buying Zara from the slave market was a setup. Alistair's noble status meant he could never marry a low-born adopted sister, so Isla had always been his secret lover. On the surface, Zara was my loyal maid. Behind my back, she was their willing lackey. They were dead set on making me the scapegoat for Isla's dark curse. In my past life, the barren news broke me. I had Dad send a letter to end the engagement, even giving them our 3 crystal mines to make up for it. But Alistair tore the letter up. He knelt in the rain outside my gates, drinking the barren potion to prove his love. He balled the circus and had the lioness jump through flaming hoops just to make me smile. But she was only gentle during the day. At night, she turned feral. She bit my hand, shattering the holy vial. When I fought back, she reared up and knocked me cold. The next morning, I woke up. That feral beast was purring at Alistair's feet.
The lioness bit me. Send her away.
Ridiculous!
Princess, she's so gentle. Did you break the holy vase in your sleep? Don't blame a poor animal.
I stared at them.
Evelyn, if my devotion is just a scapegoat for you, I'll send her away.
I choked on my words, unable to speak. But after that day, the lioness vanished until the night of our engagement. Alistair snapped the Bloodstone bracelet onto my wrist, locking my red agate chain onto the lioness's paw. The soul swap was instant. Muzzled and caged, I became the beast, while Isla claimed my body and snuggled into his arms.
Evelyn, thanks to you, Alistair and I don't have to hide anymore.
Then it hits me, this whole thing is a trap, and they were just waiting for me to jump in. I acted like I didn't care.
I have too many royal banquets coming up, so I don't have time for a beast. Alistair, send her away.
A flash of anger crossed his eyes.
Evelyn, just keep her in your cage for now. I'm busy with the engagement banquet, and time is tight.
I sneered. You want to play dirty? Fine. I'll make sure you both burn. Since coming back, I secretly questioned the servants, trying to figure out how they pulled off the soul swap, but I found nothing. I secretly sent letters to Dad and my brother Cal, urging them to hurry back from the border. In my past life, after being turned into a beast, I was thrown into the slums for men to abuse. Then, those two poisoned my family. This time, I was going to rewrite everything. I thought the burn would teach Isla a lesson, but she only got bolder. She didn't just trash my room, she even dug up my late mother's white roses. Staring at the ruined garden, I finally snapped. I grabbed a heavy fire poker from the hearth and slammed it into her.
You filthy beast! How dare you ruin her flowers! Guards! Tie this monster up! Cut out her tongue! Rip out her fangs and throw her to the slaughterhouse!
My guards moved in with iron chains. Isla whined, cowering and shivering in the corner. Just as they were about to bind her, Alistair kicked the doors open. He drew his sword and fought off my guards. He yanked the arm holding the iron poker, twisting it behind my back. Isla instantly rolled into Alistair's cloak.
You vicious witch. Why torture her like this? If you hated her this much, you could have just told Zara to take her to my estate. Why torture her like this?
Zara rushed into the room. She carefully draped a wool blanket over the lioness.
My lord, the princess destroyed the roses in her sleep. She couldn't accept it, so she blamed this poor animal.
In my past life, they pulled this exact same stunt. Back then, I actually fell for it. I used my own precious holy light to heal the beast, just to apologize. I reached out to rip the blanket off Isla. She started shaking violently. She spat up dark blood. Zara dropped to her knees and wailed.
The princess was too cruel!
I stared at the dark blood on the floor. Right between the lioness's teeth, I saw it, a chewed-up piece of a roast dorn. To frame me, she poisoned herself.